Yo, what up, team? Welcome back to J3 Entertainment, where you about to get that true reaction experience.
That's right, y'all. And it's fight night. What we got for him, bruh?
Death battle. Spider-Man versus Deku.
Woo!
Yes.
I ain't think I'll ever see something like this before.
This is new.
Oh,
Left
man.
field.
Death battle just really like, yo, they going out. They going out of the field right here, man. Angels in the outfield.
Yep.
That's
DLC
what
at this
they doing.
point.
That's what they doing right now, bro. They like,
Yeah.
you know what? Just throw it all on the table. Let's see what sticks. And I'm ready for this, man. I want to see how they bring these two contenders together in a battle and see who will win. Because we have our favorites, but there's a reason why they put them together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to this one. The classic power sets. Yeah, I'm here for it.
Yeah, I want to see how far they're gonna go with the comic book or that manga. See how far they go into that lore. See how they bring it together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm ready for this one.
The doors are open. Curiosity.
All right, y'all ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Go and take a look at this, man. Get off my web. All right, man. And we're gonna start this thing right now. Uppercut.
Ooh.
Miles Morales versus Izuku Midoriya.
Spider-Man versus Deku. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay, getting right in there.
All right, let's take this from the top again. This is Peter Parker. He was bitten by a radioactive spider, and for who knows how long, he's been the one and only Spider-Man.
A friendly neighbor to all of New York City.
Man.
In a universe filled with super
The real
soldiers,
Gwen.
hulking green Goliaths, and world-shattering gods, Spider-Man is there to look out for the little guy.
But in a multiverse of infinite possibilities, that doesn't always last forever. Like in Universe 1610, when NYC's Webhead got iced on the job.
The city was left without its protector. But fortunately, Peter wasn't the only one who got bit. Enter Miles Morales, a young teen from Brooklyn just trying to figure out his place in the world. And now he had it thrust upon
Man, I
him.
can't wait for
The
that next
canon
movie.
event to start all canon events. Now it was Miles' turn to be the hero the Big Apple needed, and he had all the usual spider kit to help him out.
This spider carried the Oz formula, a genetics-enhancing serum that granted Miles superhuman strength, speed, and the ability to alter his body's electron attraction to crawl along any surface.
And you can't forget that classic spider sense, an internal warning system that lets Miles know about incoming threats so he can react ahead of time. He even got an upgrade that acts like a radar, letting him see through stuff.
But no Spider-Person is
Really?
complete without their web shooters. Given to him by Peter's Aunt May, these webs have all sorts of applications between swinging, grabbing, restraining, projectiling, and being made into constructs.
Not having Peter around to show him the ropes made things a lot tougher, though. And between mishaps with wall crawling and web slinging, Miles got off to a rocky start.
Like any typical teenager, he had a lot of self-doubt. Could he keep up in school? What was the right way to talk to girls?
And how could he live up to being Spider-Man when one of the villains he had to face turned out to be his very own uncle? Makes family dinner so awkward. All that, trying to kill you stuff.
Fortunately, Miles had a leg up on every other superhero known to man.
Living parents! Better yet, loving parents. They supported him when things got tough, even if they didn't always see eye to eye. And thanks to them, he learned that the best way to be Spider-Man wasn't to do it like Peter, but to do it his own way.
And it
That's
helped
right.
that this particular
I'ma do my
spider
own
had
thing.
a bit more to its bite than Peter's. Miles has a variety of unique powers, like invisibility and venom.
Not like Tom Hardy, though it is weird to give your main power the same name as one of your bad guys. Come on, Spidey, branding is important.
Miles can harness his own bioelectric energy and weaponize it, which is especially effective against individuals with genetic mutations.
Punching, absorbing, blasting, mega blasting. Hell, he can even make electric constructs out of this stuff, like biowebbing and a damn sword. Jeez,
Nice.
what kind of spider
Wow.
was this?
It's not entirely science fiction. Studies have shown that certain species of spiders, such as the Linnaeus, have a process known as ballooning. By spinning a thread of their silk, they can use the Earth's natural electric fields to fly, traveling up to hundreds of miles.
Damn.
No pun intended.
Well, whatever kind of bite it was, it gave Miles the edge he needed to find his worth as Spider-Man.
Miles can dodge gunshots, missiles, and lightning bolts. He survived all sorts of beatings, including a building exploding on top of him.
Oh, gee, Spidey could lift buildings and dodge light speed attacks, and Miles is more than a match for him.
Like the time he absorbed the energy of a bomb that was going to vaporize Harlem. a blast that would have equaled 15 million tons of TNT.
He's gotten kudos from a ton of older heroes too, becoming a member of the New Ultimates and the Avengers. He even helped form the Champions, a team of teenage superheroes with the likes of Miss Marvel and Ironheart.
The king of Wakanda himself even suited him up with some Wakandan vibranium.
Uh-oh. That changes everything.
Own suit. This super rare and tough metal can absorb kinetic energy and vibrational impacts.
It helps to regulate Miles's venom powers too, allowing him to better control his electrical output.
The vibranium is thinner to better fit his acrobatic fighting style, but it can still shake off most fatal attacks like they're nothing. This stuff is tough enough that Deadpool's swords have shattered against it.
Though it's not as durable as, say, Captain America's shield, and enough kinetic energy will overload it.
Don't be near it when it does, or you'll end up like the Falcon here when he used his vibranium wings to stop a bomb that was gonna blow up New York City. That's twice now. Does any other city have to deal with this stuff?
But when vibranium and spider powers still aren't enough, Miles can push his electrical output into overdrive,
giving him huge boosts in strength and speed and making him a whole lot zappier. It's your classic shonen power-up, and he knows it too. He's a bit of a weeb and has a thing for mimicking some favorites.
Despite his initial insecurities, Miles has more than managed to live up to his predecessor, no longer standing in the shadow, but side by side.
Literally, his universe got blown up and he was sent to the main 616 timeline, along with his family. And now it's him and Peter as a pair of Spider Bros.
He's even become one of the big players of the Spider-Verse, teaming up with all sorts of other spider variants to defend the multiverse.
There's anime spider people, robot spider people, dinosaur spider people, spider spider people, a whole lot of them, each with their own way of getting the job done. Miles even led them into battle against the Inheritors, a bunch of interdimensional vampire assholes.
This is what Stan Lee was proudest of in his favorite superhero. Regardless of who they were, any sort of person could wear the mask and do the right thing. For so long as we stay true to ourselves and help others in our own unique ways, then anyone can be a hero.
I like that breakdown.
All right.
But what is a hero? To the citizens of Japan, there was no one more synonymous with the word than their symbol of peace.
All
Might. The big numero uno. With a smile on his face, he could save anyone and win any fight, no matter what.
Or so it seemed. After a battle with his arch nemesis All For One, All Might was grievously injured. His time as a beacon of hope was coming to an end, and he would need to find someone to pass on the torch.
In this world, most human beings evolved to have their own individual superpowers, or quirks, but not everyone is lucky enough to get one. Like this kid named Izuku Midoriya, or as local bully Bakugo liked to call him, the good-for-nothing Deku.
Izuku wanted to save people just like All Might, but even his idol told him that he would have to give up on his dreams.
Forever the beta male in the shadow of Bakugo and his Sigma quirk, until he got the chance to alpha up and lend his rival a helping hand, proving himself worthy of All Might's torch.
And so after months of training, Izuku was granted All Might's quirk, One for All. This power allows him to boost his strength to incredible heights, using it for smashing attacks named after specific US locales, and a soccer club.
Or football, as they call it.
Straight punches, spikes, even finger flicks. One for All is the ultimate in strength-enhancing quirks.
The first time he used it, Izuku destroyed this giant robot in a single blow, on accident. Too bad it wasn't the only thing he destroyed, though.
Throw that hand up.
Damn, that looks like it hurts.
One for All's power was so great that the recoil would shatter Izuku's limbs when he used it. In the hands of an improper vessel, One for All could cause their body to explode. So Izuku would need to continuously train to master it at his Hero Academia.
Say that again.
UA High.
Here he'd be inspired by girly pop Uraraka to turn his zero name into his hero name, becoming the Deku who always does his best.
Something that he may have taken too far.
When it came to saving people, Do Your Best here had a bad habit of putting others way before himself.
I remember that
Sure,
shit.
everyone else was okay, but he'd be good for nothing all over again if he got himself paralyzed.
So to cut down on his hospital bill, he developed full cowling. Instead of using his quirk in short bursts, he would continuously spread the energy across his body at low percentages, using it for acrobatics inspired by Bakugo's explosive movements.
And with that new thinking came a new fighting style, Shoot Style. To use a stronger limb that'd be less likely to break, Deku took a page from Nerd Emoji Ida's book and switched to focusing on kicks to pack in more of a punch. Yeah.
And that power would be needed. After a climactic battle with All For One, All Might would be forced into retirement.
Hard right there, bro.
Just a few months into Deku's training. Now it was his turn to face this demon lord.
But he didn't have to do it alone. Just as All Might had passed One For All onto Deku, it had been passed onto All Might by his master, and onto her by her master. One For All was a power that was built upon for generations.
The quirks of the previous users of One For All manifested in Deku, along with their spirits, or vestiges, to help him in his battle against All For One.
Black Whip gives him energy tendrils to swing around and restrain foes. They can also brace his arms and manually control his muscles if he can't move.
Float allows him to soar high into the sky. By combining it with controlled blasts of pressurized air, he can effectively fly.
Danger Sense detects incoming threats and unease, letting Deku react in advance, though it's mostly like an alarm bell and doesn't tell him specifics like location or number of threats. Familiar?
Smokescreen lets him create a smokescreen, but he can use it at full blast to create a bigger smoke screen.
Yep.
That's well and all, but the real meat is in Fajin. After building up kinetic energy within his body, Deku can unleash it for bursts of strength and speed.
He's combined it with Black Whip to create the powerful Black Chain binding attack, and can use it in conjunction with Full Cowling to achieve foe 100%, equaling All Might's full level of power without any recoil.
He once used it to outspeed a bullet shot by Lady Nagant, a former hero turned villain who has a sniper rifle for an arm. I think I'm in love.
Nagant's bullet once crossed a distance of around 215 kilometers within a fraction of a second. That's 6,700 times faster than sound. And Deku was moving so fast, the bullet seemed like it was standing still.
And he can go even faster than that with his final quirk, Gear Shift.
By touching a target, he can control its speed without abiding by the laws of inertia. He can slow down foes to leave them frozen in the air, or move so fast he can punch multiple times in an instant.
Even All For One's own protege Shigaraki couldn't track him, and this is a dude who can catch light-speed laser beams.
It does have a time limit though. After 5 minutes of continuous use, Deku's body will catch up to his speed, suffocating him as his cells become unable to take in oxygen.
Not nearly as bad as One For All was suffocating him though. He's been doing all of this shit in just the 10th grade. I hadn't even figured out you can breathe through your nose at that point.
The pressure of having to save his friends, the country, the entire world weighed on Deku. So he left UA to fight this war alone.
But alone was never where Deku fought best. Having come from nothing, his admiration for his peers gave him strength, just as they admired his strength and desire to help others. Even Bakugo came around to him.
So when it came time to finally put that demon lord back in hell, his classmates, teachers, mom, friends, enemy, and everyone else supported and cheered him on. Because that was the greatest threat to All For One's reign all along.
Not All Might, not Deku, not even One For All itself. Just people helping each other out. And with their help, Deku defeated All For One once and for all, blowing a hole in this huge storm and parting the skies for a brighter future.
Spoilers.
Though he did lose his work and have to retire from hero work, getting a regular 9 to 5 as a teacher, passing on his knowledge to the next generation, just like every user of One For All before him.
Some might say he peaked in high school, if not for the sick new armor he eventually got to go back to kicking butt. He even made it all the way back near the top of the rankings.
All with the help of his friends. For so long as we keep reaching out our hands to help those in need, everyone can be a hero.
Woo! That was a great breakdown, y'all.
Yeah.
That was great. All right, gentlemen. So we got a little information, a little insight on how we gonna handle this. So what do y'all think? Who you think gonna win?
I think Miles might take it.
Miles?
Yeah, Miles Morales, man.
Me too. Like the Deku got a great power set, but Spider Sense and the vibranium armor and what Miles can do, like what Miles has survived, I'm going with Miles.
Yeah, youthfulness, you got the intellect, scientific factor, and then you got the genetics and the the skill set and experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, but Deku, bro.
Yeah.
Deku ain't chopped liver.
Deku is like, you know what I mean? It's I think this is gonna.
It's a unique fight.
I think it's gonna boil down to personality.
Wow, I like that.
I think Deku's gonna question himself before Miles do.
Okay.
And that's gonna be his downfall.
I can see that.
I'm going with Miles.
All right.
I'm going with Miles. But I wouldn't mind seeing Deku win. But I think Deku always overthinks everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about he's gonna start doing that shit, and then when he does that, Miles is already intellectually a genius himself. He's gonna figure that shit out.
Right.
Miles doesn't question himself like that, especially when it's in battle. When he was young, yeah, but we talking 17-year-old ready to go Miles. He ain't question himself like that.
Yeah. He just does his own
Right?
thing.
And the versatility of Miles' powers too, man.
Yeah,
The way he uses his powers rather increases their versatility. That's what
I was thinking too. What if he runs out of web fluid? You know, but then he has electricity.
Exactly.
You saw
he
predictability.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah.
he
Yeah.
made a sword out of that.
Exactly.
Yeah, so his arsenal is a little bit more. And then remember, Miles, and then if Deku uses too much, he'll get exhausted and all that other stuff like that. So yeah, okay, all right. Well, gentlemen, let's get into this right now.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
That's funny.
They really wanted Childish Gambino to beat him, bro.
Right.
Like he's too old, bro. He has a whole
Way too
5
old.
o'clock shadow.
Can't do it.
New York City.
Huh?
Shit look hard.
Yo! You're more man and less spider than usual.
Whoa, I was looking for you. Care to show me what you can do?
All right, new guy. First lesson, don't watch the mouth. Watch the hands.
Now watch mine, Delaware!
Voice acting is cool, man.
Yeah.
Sounds just like it.
Yeah.
Ooh, damn.
Let's try that one more time.
It's shit.
Guess who?
Woo!
I can't use my full power here. Gotta take this somewhere else. Oh, gross!
Do you flick him?
Skills, man. I like that.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
See.
mierda.
I was tight.
I moved us to an abandoned part of the city so we can go all out! Because I always do my best!
Damn.
Dang.
Ooh.
Oh.
There it is. That's
Look at that.
shit, bro.
Oh.
Oh, that was a hard ass picture, bro.
Oh.
If I'm gonna do my best, I gotta do my own thing.
Yeah. Oh. Into Spider-Verse shot.
Question is Deku faster?
Sarah was right! Your quirk is amazing!
Amazing is my buddy. They call me the ultimate Spider-Man.
Woo!
Nice.
Kamehameha.
Absorption,
What the
not
hell?
multiplication. So, it's got a limit!
Artwork is phenomenal this time.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, really?
I'm glad it wasn't pixelated.
Spider-Man, you really are the ultimate.
He blew up.
Oh man.
Interesting.
There it is.
Vaya con Dios, Aranya Hoven.
Let's start by talking about their superpowers, which matched up quite evenly. Unsurprisingly, given the not-so-subtle inspiration for Deku's quirks, though they did have some edges over the other.
The spider sense gave Miles more insight on his surroundings and threats than danger sense, which has been worked around before.
This meant Miles's invisibility was harder for danger sense to detect when he wasn't attacking. while the Spider Sense's radar system allowed him to find Deku in a smokescreen. But Izuku's other quirks granted him advantages of his own.
Float was a lot more mobile than Webs, and Fajin gave a bigger boost in strength than Venom did. Since both had some advantages and disadvantages, we're gonna call superpowers a tie.
Next up, speed. Scaling to Peter, Miles could dodge light speed attacks, which actually outpaced Izuku moving faster than that sniper bullet. Fortunately for Deku though, that wasn't his best.
Thanks to Gear Shift, Deku could speed himself up to match Miles the same way he did to the light-catching Shigaraki. Even worse for Spidey, one touch from Gear Shift could freeze him in place and make dodging totally impossible. So speed goes to Deku.
As for skill, Deku was incredibly talented at analyzing an opponent's abilities and coming up with strategies on the fly.
But Miles' powers and fighting style gave Deku few immediate openings.
Deku may have received more formal training at UA, but he was ultimately only active in hero work for a little under a year.
Meanwhile, Miles has been handling everything from neighborhood crooks to multiverse-ending gods for significantly longer.
It's close, but with his greater experience, skill goes to Miles, and that means the biggest deciding factor is raw strength.
And that was no contest. Miles absorbing the energy of that bomb was nothing to scoff at, but overwhelming power is what One For All is all about.
When Deku defeated All For One, the energy needed to part those clouds with his punch had a yield of 362 billion tons of TNT, smashing the bomb Miles absorbed out of the water.
But it wasn't as simple as that. Miles is wearing a vibranium suit after all, so the question wasn't necessarily who was stronger, it was if Miles' suit was tough enough to continuously absorb Deku's blows.
When the Falcon protected New York from that city-destroying blast, it had a yield of 546 megatons. Impressive, but Deku defeating All For One was still over 600 times stronger than vibranium's limit.
And Deku did that with One For All's embers, not the full package.
And remember, the vibranium in Miles' suit was much thinner than what Falcon and Black Panther had, making it unlikely it could absorb as strong of a blast.
It's there to provide more protection, sure, but there was no way it could survive all of what Deku could dish out.
In this superpowered battle, it was Izuku's overwhelming speed and immense strength that made him the winning hero.
And the morales of the story is...
the winner is Deku.
Next time on Death Battle.
No.
Wait. The Hulk versus Godzilla?
Subscribe.
Oh, shit, bro.
More Death Battle.
Oh, my God, bro.
Dun, 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 dun.
Man.
Dun, dun, dun,
Oh, my
dun,
God.
dun, dun, dun.
We talking about
That's
history
crazy.
right there, bro. Godzilla finna give him the works, bro. Depends what Hulk they give us. That depends what Hulk they give us. Yeah.
Right. That's cool.
Oh, my God.
man.
All right. I'm okay with this. I agree totally with him.
I thought it was a very unique matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah. The power set, and I don't know about My Hero Academia, but the breakdown, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And then they didn't dumb down either or. They were equally, like he said, they were equally balanced when it came to combat and things like that.
Yeah.
But that lower power set, Deku's the strongest he needs to be. And he had a one-up on him.
He ain't big blue, but
Yeah.
The strength does matter.
Yeah.
And that was my main thing when we were talking about it earlier before we got into it, was like, how does the strength compare to Marvel strength? Because when All Might went against Might Guy, Naruto unlocked them chambers, bro, and it was like, oh shit. So it just depends on how it was gonna run. But I'm okay with it.
So, question, because you guys watched the show. There was something he said in the middle of the fight. He was like, I need to bring him to another world or something because I can't contain him here. So, depending on where the fight takes place.
No, he just took him out so he won't hurt people.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So I can go all out. We need to go someplace where there ain't no people.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Yeah, he was just trying to.
He was
looking out for people. bro.
Avoiding civilian casualties.
Yeah.
Got it.
This
All
is
right.
me and you.
Yeah.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah, and then took away them buildings and can't
Yeah.
web play no more, bro.
And then it went down. All
Yeah,
right.
there it is.
Broke his web shooter too.
Yeah, he broke that web. That was a hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I was saying? Like, he might run out of webs or something. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I didn't think it was gonna blow up.
Yeah,
Damn, Miles.
I was
First
thinking.
Eddie Steinfeld, now this. He can't win, bro.
Just taking L's.
Shit.
Into the spider
Oh
drama.
man.
Sinners.
Right.
Damn. Have you watched it again on HBO?
Yes.
My God.
Still hits.
Eddie Steinfeld's dialogue
It still hits.
was hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Should have got an Oscar for that.
Damn.
Man.
When you had your tongue, God damn.
Yeah.
Toe it up, bro.
I get it.
I'll turn the vampire too. Shit. Let's go. This is eternity, bro.
It's right here. Go ahead. Come on.
Do your thing.
Yeah.
You didn't have to leak all on my shirt. All right, anyway. Yeah, I agree with this match. This match was really cool.
Nah, solid matchup. Yeah. Very unique. Very cool power sets. A good presentation. Art style was awesome.
I'm liking it.
Reminded me of like a fighting game or something. It was pretty crazy.
I love that art style. Like
it looked like the new Marvel fighting game, Tokon Fighting Souls. It looked a lot like that.
Now, I got a little suggestion for Death Battle. I think we're getting to a level where we need team battles.
Marvel vs. Capcom. Yeah.
You need to incorporate 2 different players against 2 other players, bro.
2-on-2.
2-on-2 now. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where the channel needs to go moving forward because you've kind of recycled a lot of characters already. Let's see them in a team battle. You know what I'm saying? Like you might want to have like I know we got to do. We're short a couple of them, but like when you had Thor versus Thor and Raiden, Team Thor and Raiden up. You know what I mean? Versus Ryu and Iron Man. I don't know shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah.
You need to tag them up now, bro. You need to start tagging them up because at least once a month, tag them in. Because I think that's going to give you more of a dialogue on how the tag team will match and how many power sets going to work. You know, how would they incorporate with one another? Will they clash with each other? You know,
that would definitely throw in a new element.
I want to take you for a ride.
Yeah, they need to do a horror element too. I know they did Jason and Mike.
That'd be cool.
You know, Wolfman versus Dracula and shit.
Oh shit,
I'm down. But Godzilla versus Hulk, the Hulk
monster death battle.
Okay. That's interesting because they didn't just put those 2 together for no reason.
Right. And
you all know, everybody might think Godzilla just some piece of shit, little green dragon or whatever. All right. We gonna see.
Someone struck on Gojira.
We gonna see.
Yeah.
We gonna see.
Gamma radiation.
We gonna see. I'm thinking right now Godzilla, just for the weirdness of bringing him to that battle.
Yeah.
I think Godzilla gonna kill Hulk, man. He gonna knock his ass to a Betty coma. Bad D. Bad D. That's what I think was gonna happen.
Atomic breath now.
I'm going with Godzilla right now, bro. I'm going with Godzilla right now.
Oh yeah, he made his decision.
I'm going Godzilla. Godzilla.
Yeah.
I think Godzilla gonna take the Hulk out. If something gonna happen, either it's too much gamma radiation for him. He ain't gonna better handle this fool, bro.
Okay.
I think that's what's gonna happen. Cause Godzilla can't make him mad. What are you gonna do? Talk about him?
You're right.
You're saying like, yo, like what is Godzilla gonna really do to make somebody mad?
You're right. You already mad.
You
He can't
talk.
talk.
Yeah, you know, like, your ears hurt. Hulk
screaming.
makes me mad. No, I don't think that's gonna happen. I
scream
think
louder.
I think he gonna vaporize that fool, bro.
That's funny.
I don't think he
What's he gonna do?
what he gonna do? He gonna talk shit? No, he's just Godzilla, bro. I think that's what's saving Godzilla from the death. He can't really get madder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Godzilla just like,
Unless
hey, it's
him
slow
just
out
getting-
here. I need some
Unless
work.
him getting smacked around makes him madder, I guess. I don't know.
But Godzilla ain't gonna smack him like that.
Yeah,
Godzilla
he
got them
gonna
little,
shoot him.
yeah. He gonna try to beam at him. And Godzilla's skin is tough, bro. You can't just punch through that shit. He
Yeah.
ain't Ant-Man.
I know.
Remember Hulk was gonna kill Ant-Man in Ultimate?
Yeah.
He did that bounce on that stomach, finna cannonball right through his chest, bro. F his stuff all the way up, bro.
Crazy.
If Cap wasn't there, he would have died, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Man.
Got
Anyway, it's not about us.
It's about y'all.
Post your comments down below. Let us know how much fun you guys had with this battle. And who did you guys choose to win? I want to know. Be honest. Did you choose Spider-Man or did you choose Deku? I want to know. And why did you choose him? Put in the comments. I want to know about that too, man.
Heck yeah.
I think we all on the same page though, man. You know.
This is a good matchup, though.
Yeah, very
unique.
I'm okay with the winner on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you be pissing me off. Like they tripping, bro.
Well, there's nothing to be mad about him.
Script.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
This is true.
Like, what Deku paid you? What is this? All right. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and press the subscribe button, thumbs this video up. Don't forget to share Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Patreon where you get uncut and exclusive content only.
You know what to do.
Press the button.
Also, if you want to show the channel some love, you want to get early reaction videos and live streams, go ahead and join the YouTube membership in the section down below.
Join the Continental.
Yeah, man. It's only $5.
I'm J3.
Run the show. And just says.
It's your boy C.
Road to 100,000 subscribers.